What's up, everybody? This is your boy Thirsty Jack, and there are a lot of things I want to talk about from last week and what's going on, everything else. I'm going to talk about wrestling and The Walking Dead, and also Call of Duty Infinity Warfare. So, before I start, the gameplay I'm going to show you is it's a champion versus champion match take place in WrestleMania. Got Shinsuke Nakamura defending his NXT Championship against AJ Styles for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And plus, that's my favorite match of all time in New Japan Pro Wrestling for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship Wrestle Kingdom 10. So yeah, I remember that part. But I remember that like it was like yesterday. Remember, this happened this January. But anyway, I'm gonna start to talk about wrestling. On the recent news this day, they talk about signing James Ellsworth. If you don't know who he is, he's a jobber and he's a dude with no chin. Last week, I should say last Tuesday, on SmackDown Live, I look up on Twitter and everybody is not too happy of seeing him earn a title shot. I mean, everybody, should I say, AJ Styles fans who didn't like seeing him get a title shot. To me, personally, is a comedy, old school classic comedy in wrestling. And I talked to a certain person about it, and I never forget this person say, with a person with a certain mentality, that would make wrestling die, or that would make pro wrestling terrible. And I think to myself, well, I bet you will laugh back in the Attitude Era, WCW days, ECW days. There was some comedy in wrestling, so this was not too different. But this one actually make you laugh. This is some small parts that made me laugh during the AJ Styles and James Ellsworth match was when AJ Styles got him in a chin lock hold, but James slipped out so quickly, and James, he looked at himself that he hasn't hurt, and AJ Styles, he looked confused. But the inside joke is James Ellsworth got no chin. He kind of like a Bob Burger character type. So that's what made it funny. And also, what made it cool and funny, outside the match is his get on T-shirt. And when I saw the T-shirt, I thought it was a parody. It was a joke. But turn to find out that shirt is for real, and you can buy it from the WWE shop. And the most shocking part about it is that shirt is outselling Goldberg, John Cena, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, all the top superstar. So there's like old saying from Jay-Z: men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And this will lead to WWE is may sign with James Ellsworth soon. And not only that, there was some push over last week, make him a full-time deal. Most likely make him wrestle for SmackDown, because that's all we see him throughout the whole time is him wrestling on SmackDown. He did appear in a tag team match, or should I say tag match with AJ Styles, but he did appear, but he got jumped by Miz. Now he returned back, had his moment with AJ Styles, and I think he got a move called No Chin Music. I don't know if that's his official move or that was his moment, but it was funny to me. And also, not only that, it made WWE, turn their heads, they might give him a shot. And plus, there was some strong rumors to see James Ellsworth getting the spot for the 2017 Royal Rumble. And I know it will piss off a lot of wrestling fans. Me, I'm not. And I think this way is gonna happen. I know he's not gonna win, but if he wins, holy shit. But he's not gonna win, I can tell that for sure. But I can see him being like the final four with like the three major player, and James Ellsworth is like the final four, just like they did with Santino Marella and 2011 Royal Rumble. Well, 2011 Royal Rumble. We had like a 40-man Royal Rumble, and Alberto Del Rio and Santino Marella were the last two. And everybody thinks Santino Marella won, but Alberto Del Rio came back and won the whole thing. But for this situation, I could see James Ellsworth being the Royal Rumble. I could see him be a major player, and I could see him be one comedic reliefs. And down the road, being as a serious wrestler, because I know he wrestled in Indies, and I see him win a championship title, meaning he had won a title, and pretty much he's a worker. So I can't really see that happening. And from wrestling to pretty much everybody talked about this for the past couple of days lead up to this one. It had to be pretty much the Walking Dead. Whew. Oh boy. And matter of fact, before I started Walking Dead, this little side note for WWE. I've noticed that WWE Network, or should I say WWE, pretty much eyeing at the indies. They try to bring some stuff in, so I don't know about where that. But back to the Walking Dead. Boy, if you have not seen it, I advise you to turn away or skip fast forward this one. But for this one, who have seen it, Negan just killed Glenn and Abraham, and pretty. To be honest, I thought they would kill somebody else. I didn't expect Abraham, but the script was leaked, and I read it, and they could have switched it up, but they didn't. So it is what it is. But it was sad to see Abraham go. It was sad to see Glenn to die, and I have felt this way for a very long time from any show like Power, Sons of Anarchy. That's the only two shows I can think of that really capture me in an emotional way. But when you see Abraham die, that's kind of pretty shocking to see how it goes. And Glenn, it was in the comic book, but I guess it did a different way. But still, comic book is like a point by point of the moment. And to be honest, I think The Walking Dead is captured everybody. I even seen it on the Talking Dead, like the 90-minute episode, and they showed one part when the whole entire crowd of people was stunned and shocked to see the death from Negan. And before the whole thing, I'm thinking to myself, they wouldn't do that because we see how Glenn, who supposed to get killed early, everybody upset, everybody was shocked, and it was a major backlash, major backlash. And then after that, the season finale from last one, should I say last year, not last year, this spring, because I remember it was WrestleMania. This spring, everybody was pissed off about it, and I remember this wrote like many different opening. So I think to myself, like, they won't kill Glenn because they had the fans react. Because I was thinking, the business side, if they killing the favorite, the ratings will go down. But pretty much, that's me saying as a casual fan. I know the TV show, I know it's based on comic book, but I'm not like a hardcore comic book fan. But if I would say it was based up from The Walking Dead, I would say like 80% probably casual fan and 20 or 30% hardcore fans who read the graphic now and pretty much know what's about to happen, next. Just a different timing, and which is understandable. I read graphic novels. I see all the characters from King Ezekiel to Negan, and boy, I don't know if they're gonna go with this route or they're gonna switch it up or somehow, some way. But yeah, I read the graphic novels. And I see King Ezekiel and ooh Lord, but I won't spoil it for everybody. But if you read the graphic novel, the hardcore fans out there, you know what I'm talking about. And the only thing I say is weapon to that boy. But I did not spoil, so you can't get mad at me. But it's in the graphic novel, so pretty much what you read is going to happen on a TV show, unless they switch it up. But it was a good episode, and thank goodness I made it through of the episode because I was so upset about it. And see Rick get broken down and seeing Carl by his get arm chopped off, but it was being held back by the power of Negan. So it's gonna be a very interesting season. I can see the season continue to go on because there's so many stories to tell from the graphic novel. And I'm more interested with Negan, even though I really hate Negan. But what I noticed about the backstory, I watched in the other video, a lot of points I hope they will bring it into the season or into this mid-season, because they always like to break the season in half and wait for next year. But I can't wait to see the season go. Great start. shaky start, emotional way to do it. It was worth the wait. It really was. And from The Walking Dead to the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare beta, I played it. I guess you could add throw in Tuesday, pretty much like what 7 days straight, like back to back weekends. And I have to say this, I did talk about on a blog for the Southern Gaming Expose or Experience, excuse me, SGX. Shout out to Michael. I played Call of Duty Infinite Warfare beta, and I played it. It felt like Black Ops 3, moving pretty much a little bit different. Um, if you see my last video where I did a review of the Rocket Horror Picture Show, that was a major comeback. I thought the game was over, but I made a comeback and win. Well, we all win. It was a team effort. But also, I think I got recorded in my video. I'll probably show them next time around. This is the first time I ever did a quick shot. It was a surprise to me. It was very easy. I just like quick scoping, quick shot, like easy. But then I started getting murked up because I tried to do a quick shot and I accidentally killed one dude with a sniper without even looking at the scope. I just like shoot it with not panic but like urgent and killed him right off the bat. But it's crazy. So I think once they see the beta and once they see all the mistakes and bugs and stuff, I think they're gonna patch that up and polish it before the game even comes out on November 4th. I'm gonna get the extended version, not extended, the regular version, but probably won't get the Legacy Edition with the Modern Warfare Remaster. So I will debate on that one, even though it'd be like 130 megabytes. That would take up the whole space. But I'm still debating on it. But I'm still getting Call of Duty. And the one thing I do notice is people is not too excuse me. People is not too happy about Call of Duty. They really didn't like it that much, and not only that, they didn't like it at all because they get melted, they get murked up, they didn't like the shooting, they didn't like the gun. They just love to complain about it. And to be honest, I say this on my blog. Maybe it's not the game. Maybe it's just the player, itself. And I get murked up all the time. I get like one time it was like 4-18 or 4-26 because I played and I wasn't feeling it. But while I was feeling into the game, got in the zone, mine would be like 20 and 8 kills, like 20 kills and 8 deaths. Excuse me. And I was doing it. I was on point working it. And pretty much different type of guns. And the one thing I really love about Call of Duty is you can purchase guns through the gameplay. Like you can play like multiple times, and you can go out and purchase variants of weapons. And I was getting so easy of getting the keys to get the supply drops, and I've been getting them like hotcakes. And I've been ranking up very well to like it's a good well pace. Just like Black Ops 3, way much better than Ghosts. And when you play Ghosts, you put all that work in and you just grinding slowly, and it was terrible. But for this one, for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare beta, it was awesome. Can't wait to play the campaign. Can't wait to play in the multiplayer. I will play that the most, and I will have a blast to play that one. Straight up. I didn't play all the specialties. I played some of it. The last one lock was the dude with a sniper, and by the time I got him, the beta was over. So it was unfortunate I didn't get a chance to play him, but I played everybody else. And if I had to choose which my favorite, I would have choose Warfighter. I love his rifle. It's kind of ricochet everywhere, but mostly is pinpoint when I shoot at the opponents. I really love the Defender. That's my favorite game mode. It's very fun. You can hold to a ball. It's kind of like shit. I remember. Oh man, I try to figure which mode that was. Like you could capture a flag and hold it for a very long time. I think it was from God, that was in Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 2. No, I don't think it was Black Ops 2. It was Modern Warfare 3. I remember that one. Just running around with a flag, but it was kind of like that, but more futuristic. I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed the gun game. I always love playing that, and I always And the maps I play, I enjoyed all of them. Terminal, they still got the same spot. They still got the shooting spot. Like you jump on top of on the second floor, and you can go outside and see the plane outside. You looking inside. That type of spot. The bar is for the same. They had to block out some part. But overall, I love the terminal. Can't wait to play that one as well. Frost Frontiers pretty good, and also I didn't use that much advanced jump boost. I used it sometime to get to the second floor, but overall, it wasn't that much to use. So that's my week from Thirsty Jack. Playing games, watching The Walking Dead, and see what's going on in the wrestling world. So you will expect some more stuff like this very soon in content. Best for Business second season will be out once WWE 2K17 patches things up and give us a patch update. So I can't wait to get this show on the road and get this thing rock and rolling, because I know you guys want to see it, including myself, and I want to create my wrestler without losing my data, because I've been losing my data like twice already this month. But thank God I saved it on my PlayStation Plus. So therefore, the match ended. I finished all my topics. Give me your thoughts about what you hear from my video. Don't forget the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Until then, I see you guys next time. Bye.